This is a question that I had over time. I wanted to buy a Veto Pro Pack. I got this is the TP4B. I wanted to know if I could fit a drill inside this bag. An impact drill, small impact Milwaukee 12 volt, which is what I use. And the answer is, of course, yes, you can. It is possible. It's not very, you're gonna give up some carrying some tools, but it's not a big problem. I carry mine, I have no problem. It's good. But the way I got this bag designed, this bag is just designed with stuff that I will use, not stuff that I may use. I have a bigger bag over here that's got tools that it's more for repairs, and I got more totes that are for repairs. This got a bigger drill in it. It's got the actual drill, and I have more stuff in this bag. But the question was, this bag that's this smaller bag, the TP4B. Of course, I got more stuff in here. Is I only got this bag for air conditioner work. I do apartment maintenance, and I carry I work on a lot of AC units, and I have to get up on roofs, and I may still be up on a roof, and then I get called for another one, and so I'll be jumping from roof to roof. I put my own shoulder strap on it. It's a Husky. It's just padded, and it's just more comfortable for me. And so this is a bag that I have with things that I will use, not stuff that I may use. And I think that's the biggest difference. I see a lot of loadouts, and they have a whole bunch of hex screwdrivers back here, this area. And even though, yeah, we all love using those, I don't use them that much. I'll use a drill more because sometimes I gotta work on package units, and to take those panels off, there's just a lot of screws in there, and the drill is just much faster for me, and to remove and put back. So I'll go over what I carry in this bag, just because I want to go over what I have here, so you can see that I have just what I need and not stuff that I may use. And the first thing, of course, for me is a drill, and this is the Milwaukee 12 volt. I think it's a flex or something, I don't know. I love this drill because it's got different speeds, and it's a good drill for this type of work. Another thing for me is I always got to have a multimeter. If I don't have a multimeter, there's not even a point in me going up on a roof. I gotta have a multimeter. Small vice grip. This, of course, is for removing caps and stuff like that. I gotta have that. I just got little terminals and cores and stuff like that in here. A light. I gotta have a light. This has got a magnet. It's a pretty good light. It's got different settings. Nebo light. This light works good. The magnets really helps me. I'm not up there in the dark that much, but sometimes you gotta reach a corner that you can't, a little crevice that you need to see a little bit brighter, so gotta have a light with me. Of course, I got the leads. This klein, this may be a little bigger than what I need, but the reason I carry this thing with me is because I have this extension, which if I need to use these hex bits, 5/16 and the 1/4 inch, then I can use it with this thing, with this screwdriver. If I had to go any further, I've got an extension that just clips on. It's not falling off. So this little Milwaukee 6-inch extension, and with this extension, I eliminate carrying all these different screwdrivers, because I have all these different tips back here that I can use, and I can turn this into basically any screwdriver that we use. But like I said, I only carry things that I will use, not stuff that I may use. Of course, I need to have a marker. Gotta mark some stuff inside a panel. A pencil is helpful. I mean, yeah, it's good to have. A pair of pliers. I think this is the only tool that I don't really have to have, because most of what I'm gonna do on these repairs can be done either with my wire strippers that are also, they have a kind of a needle nose tip, or with my channel locks. So this is one tool that I may not have to have with me, but to be honest, it's a good hammer, so I can pound stuff with it. So that's one reason I carry it. Magnet I'll always use. I lose a screw, it goes under somewhere where I can't fit my hands in there, and gotta have a magnet. Thermometer, I always gotta have a thermometer. I always record temperatures, so it's not a really expensive thermometer, but this will do the job for this bag. Little crescent wrench, gotta have a crescent wrench. I don't want to carry a whole bunch of wrenches with me, so a small crescent wrench is gonna work. Of course, a thermometer, screwdriver. Everybody knows this one. Everybody carries it, and it's something that you gotta have. You gotta carry a channel lock for a lot of reasons, and this is my bigger hammer mostly, but there's a lot of reasons to carry this. So I mean, I do have quite a bit of tools in here. Everybody hates these non-contact pins. Everybody says they don't like them, but everybody carries them, so they're good. There's a reason. They may not be as reliable, but they'll let you know if there's electricity there. It's not 100% reliable, but it does help a lot. So this is something I carry with me all the time. Of course, a service wrench, a mirror. Gotta have a mirror. Sometimes you need to read behind a compressor or number or something. This will help. A little bit of electrical tape. Should have more, but right now I'm down to this much. A knife, utility knife. Gotta have a knife. What do you call this thing? The key to take off the caps that are with this key. This is what I got on this side. Over on this side, I've got a little 6 foot tape measure. Gotta have a tape measure if I'm gonna need a piece of pipe or something, and I need to know a distance, a measurement. 6 feet is enough. I've got some of these I forget what you call these things. Ties, zip ties, whatever. Well, they're back in here. And of course, tight spaces, you gotta have a little stubby screwdriver. You know, everybody carries this, and there's a reason why they're good. Back here, I've got a few different. I can convert my my impact drill into I put a chuck on it, and I can, you know, I had to drill or anything. That's not what this bag's designed for, but it's good to have, I guess. You know, little stuff like that kind of stuff. Everybody carries the same stuff, so I don't gotta go over everything. I only have before I change a capacitor, I like to at least check where my freon levels are at. I know it's just the low side, but sometimes capacitors burn out for different reasons, and you want to know if it's a charge is a reason. Sometimes you just change the capacitor. So this thing doesn't take up that much space, but I do use it every time, and I don't want to carry the gauges with me every time. Sometimes it's just a capacitor. Of course, I need to check temperatures with my multimeter. A little bit of sandpaper. Gotta have sandpaper. What do you call this tool? For changing cores. A little for this thing. I have the low loss fitting adapter. It's really good. I use it a lot. I don't want to freeze my hands. And that's basically it. So this bag, like I said, once again, this is not a bag that's gonna carry everything. It's just the stuff that I will use, not stuff that I may use one day. So yeah, you can actually carry a drill, at least this drill, in the TP4B. Well, you guys have a great day.